to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Commodores will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So Arkansas's offense has the ball first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Commodores' offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for the...
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Strong, firm tackle. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Can't get him to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Cooks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. The give to the single back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Westbrook. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. Got him downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Commodores are on the move. The give. Powers through the defender.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that 1st drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the 2nd drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the 1st down.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Vandy. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. He marched 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. That's caught. It's Westbrook. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Purdy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man. It's Westbrook. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Wants to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Westbrook. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Now on 2nd down. Trying play action. Grab near the marker. It's Purdy. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Red pass, it's complete. Breaks into the open. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Reddick. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Makes the catch. It's Cooks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Cooks. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Looking for a deep man. Makes a big play. Touchdown Razorbacks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Give to the big fullback. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on! They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. It's complete to the right. Turns it on to midfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. finds his tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And that is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Send the tight end in motion. Off play action on 1st down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
He's got him. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Time to take a shot. Rolling down the sideline, and it's a big play down the right side.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
He makes the grab, and he was able to get back on top of it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job in ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it to keep possession.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cooks. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Makes the catch. It's Cooks. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And with time running out here in the second quarter, the offense just going to take a knee. Don't want to risk disaster here. Make sure you go to the locker room with the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
And the Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Creates a little space. Fights off a defender. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Looking to throw on third. Lets it go. Grabbed in the middle. It's Foster. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The deep thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds a man on the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Foster. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Working that wide receiver screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On the run, it's Westbrook. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Doors. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. TCU packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Fort Worth. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Purdy. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Cooks. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Cooks. Bounced off his feet. It'll be 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Lofts one high and deep. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. He'll keep it himself. Hard running there. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll go back to work on offense. To the ground with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gets it out fast. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That slices the lead to 2.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On the ground, it's Westbrook. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll leave it with him. Still running at the 40. Nothing but green grass down the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Razorbacks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Cooks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Hauls it in, looking for space. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Shows him the stiff arm. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 21 to Florida State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Razorbacks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They just keep firing. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Looking for a crease. It's Westbrook. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Commodores can really attack on this second and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Avoids pressure. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hauls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Off the play fake on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Foster. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.